Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing wonderful. I see y'all again. Like, girl, we just saw ya. I know I'm trying to knock out one more video before the end of the day for me because I have to release grading. I have to I still gotta work on this YouTube thing. Okay. Um, I still have to work on it. It's a work in progress. I got to work on thumbnails. I got to work on presentations. I got to play with it and all that great stuff and just talk my junk. Okay, that's all I do. I try not to be overdrawn out either because, yeah, I just need to get to the point and say what I want. So while I'm just sitting here waiting for like after 3 minutes, y'all know, 3 minutes or more, I start my thumbnail. Um, start talking about my thumbnail. One moment, y'all. One moment, real quick. Uh, yeah, yeah, I'm good now. I was like, do I have a thumbnail? I do have a thumbnail. So, this weekend, me and my son, we planned to watch marathon, binge watch all the Willy Wonka movies. That is the Willy Wonka, the 1975, 76 version with Gene Wilder. The 2000 Willy Wonka with Johnny Depp, and now the new one, the Wonka with Timothy. Um, so we're watching it. So I'm letting like, okay, this is a bad thing I did. I let my son talk through movies. That's one of our rules that we don't talk through movies. I don't care if we've seen the movie, we don't talk through movies. But he enjoyed talking through a movie. So but what came out of his mouth when we was talking about it and his commentary, he's very into it. He has the most beautiful thinking ability he can possibly have. He said, well, I'm starting to think this movie is based off the Seven Sense. Huh? Yeah, so he did say the Seven Sense. So I'm sitting here like, boy, what are you talking about? So they're sitting there saying, Gusta is sloth and no, Augusta is greed and um TV guy is sloth and Arutha is hold on. Violet is prideful uh and he was just naming all this stuff. Um and then he said Charlie was lusting after the ticket. And I'm sitting there like, boy, who in the hell what the you can't make him up. So the whole time he's like detailing the film. And of course, my favorite part of the film is whoa, whoa, why is the grandparents sleeping in one bed? Now, this is, you know, we're watching all three of the Wonka movies, okay? And I'm like, why is the grandma sleeping in bed? So, he's putting his logic on that. And he said, I don't know why. And then he wants to say, well, why can't they just get their own beds? And, you know, I don't think we ever watched the movie, y'all, because he talked the whole time. Okay. He talked the whole time. So now he said, oh, mom, can we watch Noah like we did the one? No, we can't. We can't because he is a Bible buff too. So he's not going to be on 10. And trust me, when he found the secrets of Enoch, the book of baby, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. He's telling me Enoch and he wants to get the book of Enoch. He wants to read it. And I'm like, oh, do you want to touch that territory? But because sometimes I think the fear of knowing something is more dangerous. but I get his knowledge. I really 100% get his knowledge. But it's just, he shocks me with his little Bible theories. And it's not even theories, he knows. Um, but it's just the fact that, he's very, he can think. But y'all, let's get into Strong Mommy Chrissy. Now, Strong Mommy Chrissy opened up the invitation for us to help her to understand her dream. Okay, so this version is going to be a negative Nancy. I'm going to be negative, and then I'm going to be positive Betty. Okay, it got to be that way. Okay, so you be like, no. So I'm going to go straight to the negative part of her dream, because this might help Chrissy to understand that dreams can go so many different ways. Okay, not just always your fantasy and what makes you feel good. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So you asked about the gas station. Now let's go break this dream down. Chrissy dream was everywhere. It didn't have a beginning, didn't have an ending, didn't have a middle. It was just like and somebody saw my baby in the front seat, and then suddenly the father is in the dream, and he's sitting in the front seat with the baby. It was everywhere. So maybe Chrissy is, you might be everywhere mentally. All right, your dream is cluttered. You're talking about a lighter onto somebody that looks nice, and it can be cluttered. Your whole life is cluttered, not necessarily like being junky at home, but your whole life is cluttered. There's no balance. There's nothing. And yes, I'm being negative right here. It's, you got too much going on. And then on top of that, you want more on your plate that you can't handle. All right. Also, the gas station might represent you as a gaslighter, not necessarily the place. Just need to break down something so it can pique your interest. You talked about this gas station, and you thinking about, this might be who you are. You might be notorious for gaslighting people. And as obviously you gas, I wouldn't even say gaslighting, you manipulating the whole situation. Chrissy, if you notice that I can't tell somebody how to times or how to feel about losing a child either way, in the womb or actually outside the womb. I haven't experienced that. But I will say that you're stretching. From people I rub elbows with that actually lost children, it is a bittersweet moment to them. They feel, okay, most majority of people be like, they kind of get it, like, okay, I'm not healthy, or the baby wasn't healthy to proceed. Some people, they take it that way. And then others would take it like, whew, maybe something else is trying to tell me something. But you're still trying to throw the baby J on everything, everybody. Or you're trying to make it seem as you are this caring person that we know you're not. We know you're not a caring parent. I don't care how you look at it. We know you're not a caring parent. Now you might do certain things better than ABC, but you're not a caring parent. You as worse as ABC in my book. All right. So to me, I think you're basically like to gaslight people, and that gas station really, and gaslight the gas stations are very lit up. Okay, no matter what time of the day it is, it's always lit up. And gas stations definitely going to represent a safety zone. If you're ever driving on a dark road and you see a gas station that is lit up to the sky, like you see it 2 or 3 miles coming up or coming down, you'll see it. So that is like, Whew, the safety, gaslighting. I would personally say your dream is to represent how much you like to gaslight certain situations or people and manipulate. Also, I put the baby J around you. Oh, the picture of the guy is maybe because I'm not going to say it wasn't true, but it's far fetched. That's the reason why I use the skin tone. Maybe it's maybe the whole thing is pin fetch. And I also want to ask you this, Jazz, not Chrissy. See, y'all do act alike, right? Because in that dream, you basically try to say it was just you and the baby J and the daddy, no other siblings. You got 9 of them. What about the other ones? Where are they? Where are they in your dream? Yeah, because that's not the image you want. See, sometimes your dream can't just give you who the real you are, because you're going to bounce it off like, "Huh, that dream is crazy." But if they really break down small pieces of you, that's what might happen. All right. And oysters. You said you've been craving oysters during out your pregnancy. No, your body just is needing some zinc. ZINC. Your body is craving zinc. Not necessarily baby J actually wanted. It kind of be funny. It is kind of ironic how zinc is to strengthen your immune system. Not necessarily it does anything magnificent, but if you was in the middle of miscarriaging, your immune system will definitely be weakened. Or you was carrying a child, your immune system is a little bit weakened due to the fact that this offspring has to fight off just every and any bacteria. So you're not craving it because he wants it. You're craving it because your body probably needs it. All right. So I'm done with being a negative Nancy on Chrissy's dream. I definitely will say your dream has something to do with you gaslighting somebody or constantly always gaslighting people. And this not necessarily have to be the one that makes people feel like they are helpless. They like to make other people make it their mission so other people know that they're helpless. It can be going both ways. They can manipulate somebody saying, hey, even when, she had to come back and try to, buff up and say, yeah, y'all wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're talking about my baby. That's gaslighting as well because nobody don't lose a child and we worry about other people. We just don't. And I never lost a kid, but you do take the cameras to the hospital with you. Average parents don't do that. That's not real life to us. So again, you don't want to take the cameras to the ER or whatever visit. Oh, my kids got strep throat. You do that. So your dream is constantly what you do, what you put out in real life. All right, so I'm being positive now. We're gonna be positive. We're gonna be shake it off from being a negative Nancy, and now we're gonna go to positive Patty. All right. So I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you was dreaming about the gas station, Chrissy. Overcoming life obstacles. It's very hard to be a hoe. It is extremely hard. Now it's time for you to stop being a hoe. Okay? You was like, hey, this is the time to stop being a hoe. When I say you being a hoe, you are being a hoe, girl. You still married. You're still married to Buddy Cooks. And it's so funny how people get married and they don't want to get divorced. They tell us privately, they tell us publicly they about to get divorced, they doing ABC, but legally y'all can't afford it. How about this is time to be you overcoming obstacles of being a parent? Okay. This time after you lose a kid, you might feel like you want to be a little bit more involved, not just going to a play here and there, not, taking the kids to a restaurant. That's not the same. I said what I said. It's not the same. I will say that it's time for you to overcome being self parent than being a full parent. All right. It don't have nothing to do with single or with somebody. It has something to do with you just being a parent. Stop worrying about self. You worry about your appearance more than anything. And your kids, they look, what? You got a Chanel blanket and your kids' clothes look like that? Okay. Wow. You're another Sky mother. Sky World. That the Sky got all her parenting goals from you. Who in the hell gets a Chanel blanket? I don't care if it's fake or real. But kids walk around looking like that for kicks and giggles. So it's time for you to overcome obstacles, overcome being selfish, overcome being a hoe. Get divorced, date, date frequently. But just look at it. Your oldest son witnessed you being married and having at least two men, three men, let's say three, you entertaining in their face, kicking. It took Rod to make sure that you put at least 2 or 3 pounds of ground beef, ground turkey for tacos or spaghetti. Because I believe it. If Rod, you dated Chris, because Chris could be on your agenda. I don't care how y'all like to look at it. Chris could be on Chrissy's agenda. Those kids will still be eating probably a half a pound of what's that called? It's ground turkey. Selfish. All right, number 2, waiting for the right woman. Okay, like I said before, y'all ever drove on an empty road and you might be on 96 and ooh, you know you got some more miles to go. Yeah, this is the right time for me to get gas. Chrissy, sometimes it's the right time for you to enjoy the kids you have instead of trying to make another one. This is the right time to say, oh my gosh, Cadence is about to graduate. She about to be a junior or senior. Because, I think me and your daughter is about a couple of years old. Oh yeah, she's about to be a sophomore. This might be her year that she gets prom. Let me help her to be, class president, or let me see if I can push her through being, prom queen or getting her ready for homecoming queen. This is the right time. Oh my gosh, my baby boy is about to be in high school. Oh, my twins is going to middle school. This is the right time. Oh my gosh. Let me get my kids situated. Let me figure out what kind of programs I can put them in. This is your right time to be the mother to your 9 kids today. Not just trying to be a new mom to a baby J from a random that probably no longer, he probably blocked your ass. Because y'all, she did put on there talk about went on a date with a new guy. Ha ha ha. And I know y'all probably say she ain't gonna date nobody, but it's just the principle. She still feels like she needs to be seen, needs to still feel wanted. That we should, right? But it's different when you are a mother of 9. and you feel like you need to do this on social media is something totally different. So, overcoming obstacles, waiting for the right moment. And the third one is being reminded of your purpose. Your purpose is to be a mother to your 9 kids. You cannot be a mother to your 10 kids and you think it's happy. See, this is the problem with some of y'all new mommies on these YouTube streets. And when I say she's an OG, King Mike, King Mike always doing something. Hi. Your purpose is to be the best mom you can be. That you're not really showing. Everything is self. You supposed to been at, was it Ross or TJ Maxx looking for kids' clothes? Did you see what you picked up? Did you see what, like, we know when we go somewhere, okay, I gotta buy, like, for example, I have to go to Old Navy. Old Navy, I can get in and get out, or I can go on the website and get in and get out, and woo, I got that done. Okay, I can't shop for some odd reason. I can't shop nowhere in public like JC Penney's, Macy's. I can't do that no more. I wish I could, but now that my kids are, I shop. I know exactly where I need to go. I need to go here to get these. This this makes understand sense. But I saw you was more worried about buying shark glasses than your kids' clothes. You was more, and then when on top of that, you wanted to make it look sex appeal that you're drinking from this cute shot glass. Let me put on a robe and let me keep my makeup on. Let me still be sexy. That's not your purpose to be sexy in a YouTube sensation. It's to be a mother. To be a mother that you can't really be because you're about self. Because anybody who have 9 kids and one is with their dad, because I can't afford by the courts, and I'm just gonna say what it is. By the court decision, I can't fucking afford him. I can't afford him. But let me go on here and grind on every payment so I get baby number 10. And you wonder why you having dreams. Dreams is trying to tell you something. Enjoy your kids. I promise you. They're the best thing ever. I'm telling y'all, anybody that follows behind her and you think, hey, let me go on here and put on this makeup and put on this wig and let me get the nicest shirt and let me get them together. Let me look really good. And well, my kids they just get whatever. Did your daddy send you something this week? Oh well, you can't get it from here. I try to have a heart for these mommies. I really do. I try. But there's some things you be like, what the fuck? Who in the hell raised you? Who says this is okay on a regular? And then people think that you're jealous. Like, I can't be jealous of that. I feel bad for that. You got 9 kids and you got a 5-seater. If something happened, like your house got caught on fire and you have to transport everybody, the kids got to stand by the burning building until you come back. You got to make 3 or 4 trips if the kids miss the bus. I know it might be hard because majority of your kids takes up all the seats in the bus. So I know they gonna be waiting for your kids. I'm like, hold up. No. These are the reason why we got this route. They got to be on this bus. We don't wait. But it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I'm cute. And if you don't get enough attention, let me throw my 16-year-old daughter, my 14, 15-year-old daughter in my videos so I can get some like. Y'all, I protect my child. Very seldom I put her on here. One, she don't want to be on here. One, she don't want to be on here. But two, I protect her. I told y'all, my child doesn't need social media to feel whole. So I don't have to feel the need of having social media because one, I always feel that parents, most people don't talk about this, but typically parents are typically mothers, single mothers are typically jealous of their younger daughters. They're not genuinely being mothers. They're too busy trying to compete. Chrissy, you're 30 some years old. Cadence should not be, y'all, to me, she looked too grown in that last short that she did. What the fuck? Look too grown for me. But that's my opinion. And I think, my daughter, she wears her braids and she wears her hair down. I think that's appropriate for her. Because like Yaka said, my child is not far from her. So it is what it is. But Cadence, she's gonna have it. She's gonna have a hell trying to know who she is. And you could say she did, but last time we talked, she was just too damn gully. You have to have social media to tell you what your daughter put on her social media account. Then you have to run up here and say, hey, let's do a video. I don't care what you're really feeling, but let's go do a video and you look pretty and you start doing giggly stuff. That's a form of jealousy. So, Chrissy, I gave you 3 reasons why you dreamed about the gas station. Overcoming life obstacles. That means stop being a hoe. Waiting for the right moment. And today is the right moment to be a freaking mother to your 9 children. And being reminded of your purpose. Your purpose is to be a mother, not a social media influencer. I'm sorry to say that's how she gets her money. Okay. If you can see my eyes. Okay. That's how she makes her money. Be a mother. Enjoy your children. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all, I know that sometimes our children have, and it's one thing that pissed me off with this latest video. Y'all know kids are not the freshest thing ever. Y'all know that, right? You know that. Everybody knows. Kids are never the freshest thing ever. You literally have to sponge them down to say, oh, you smell like the newborn baby that you was. But when parents talk bad about their children in public, that does something to my soul. Because see, you didn't have to tell the world that little boy's breath stank. And the reason why I say that is your kids are the most proudest people of you. And Yeah, my mom used to do YouTube and they run across that video. Instead of like, okay, buddy, it's time to go brush your teeth, get ready for school. I would never know that little boy's birthday. I wouldn't care either, but just saying, compassion. You're doing a lot. You're doing a video. You don't even have that much compassion to say, okay, my son is on thing, and he is trying to show his mommy love early in the morning. And then the audacity for you to say this that pissed me off. Did you sleep in your jeans last night? Kristen, you telling me now? I do notice my kids is sleeping in their clothes from what they wore all day. I do. I do notice that because I get very ticked off now if I see their uniforms on their body on mine's hair. All right. I do get upset. I'm not going to lie to you. Boy, if you don't put those clothes on and go put your clothes on, I do get upset. But that's not even the issue. You wanted another baby. And Junebug once was a baby. You don't check on him at night. You don't check on your kids. Like I might not pull the covers back and see what they're wearing, but I at least go and check on them before I lay it down. That tells me you need to be more of a mother. Your name says strong mommy Chrissy. And you don't even know when your kids are sleeping in their clothes they had on all day. And I didn't once hear her talk about go take a shower. So that tells me that little boy probably didn't shower. But you're worrying about baby Jay, the daddy, and you don't even know if your child showered. Let that sink in, y'all. Let that really sink in. You're so consumed with yourself. Cause y'all, I didn't see her get, Junebug and Blaze was in her bed reading her shirt, and I didn't see, no other kid going to the store with her, right? I saw the makeup, I saw her look good, and then her kids just balled up shirts on and whatever jeans. Probably Junebug probably still has a pair of jeans on that he was in his mama's face with knowing her. And I'm gonna say this one thing. Now my laundry whew, is not caught up, but my children laundry is always caught up weekly. Okay. Now y'all know I have a lot. Well, my kids use uniforms, so they have a set of uniforms and they have their real life clothes. So they got their uniforms that needs to be washed. So we don't have piles and piles of uniform clothes. So we basically have our clothes, they wash them, they put them away. I never surprised me to see how much laundry these ladies communicate once every time they do laundry. You never really hear them talk about doing their laundry. It's always the kids. Why the kids gotta get lack? Chrissy, before you get baby 10, before you get baby daddy number 97, take care of the kids you have. Take care of the kids you have. Easy. They'll appreciate you more. You know how your mother is, you know how you left your mother at that house with your 8 kids while you was in Houston and she was sick. You remember that? You treat your kids better. You won't never have to worry about being evicted from one of your kids' address while they're somewhere else jamming it up while and you're sick and you're gotta scramble and Uber these kids across the world. Think about it. I'm gonna always make you remember till you do better as a mother. You're gonna always remember that you put your mother through an eviction with 8 kids. You're gonna always gonna remember that from me. Cause people might like you. Like, girl, hey girl, Chrissy, you so beautiful. But I'm gonna always have you remember till you start doing right by your kids that you left your mother while you was in Houston to face a eviction with 8 kids. You're gonna always remember that from me. And next time you think about popping it like Miss Nettie and Charles with another random, baby, remember that you left your sickly mother with 8 kids in Houston, but in Vegas. Was it Vegas? She was in Vegas with no car. Did she have a car? Did she have a car? With an eviction. Now I might run through hard times, y'all, like anybody. But I be damned if I know I'm going through hard times and I'm going to be out some strange land putting my mouth on some peaker that doesn't belong to me. I don't even, and you should never enjoy sex when you're broke, male or female. What you're hunching for? Because you're hungry? You're hunching because your lights about to get cut off? Why are you hunching when you're broke? Never understood that. But hunching was on her agenda with her mommy on a gang. You're next to Sky World. See, I thought Jazzy was bad, but Jazzy is bad. It's Sky World, you, Nika, Jazz, Diamond. Diamond's on the last. That's a shocker. Sky World is up number one. She surpassed Nika, but you right there with Sky World. And I don't know how Sky beat you, but she beat you as the worst mothers on these YouTube streets. I said it. I know people might disagree, they might not like it, but yes, that's messed up. You was somebody asked, who's the worst mama? You, Olivia, or Jazz? It was always you. But Sky beat it you. Hell, son, she's going to flip it on her kids. Girl, no, they're gonna pull out her old YouTube channel. That K Mike, I'm about to go. Right? Do you remember when her and Rob was there together and she had a steak dinner for her kids? But y'all, she didn't give them a piece of steak. Okay, I at least say Sky did give her kids a very small, bad cut steak. Okay, and she gave her and her man a thick ribeye. But Chrissy, She took the cake of giving her kids the worst steak dinner. Okay. Her and Rod had a ribeye, and then her kids had to eat. Her kids had to eat steak and meat. And she cooked it in separate. Yeah. But y'all, there's people out here, her 200 and some plus subscribers is calling her the best mom out here, okay? They don't see what I see. I'll be the first to let everybody know I'm a terrible mother, okay? I'm learning how to be a mother with a, do I want to call him special need? I don't even like that word. I don't even like autism. I don't like none of that. Okay. I rather call him the R word before I put him on a different level. I don't know why I'm so weird on that, right? But he's been kissed twice by God in his own special way. So I'm learning how to be a mother to him. Y'all get what I'm saying? And I can beat myself up every day, like, oh my gosh, did I have too many sodas with him? Did I did I not drink enough water? I'm beating myself up every day, okay? Because he's not that child that you expect. And this is real talk. This is no, don't feel bad for me. And he's okay. He's a perfectly good kid. Okay? But his brain equation that's in his brain is just challenging for him. And I gotta be one of those parents. So me have to be extra patient with him and extra understanding. I knew I fell short with my children. I fell short with the other two. And I regretted it every day because I should have been more understanding at 4 and 3 and 2. I should have been more patient with them. I should have been more, ooh, boy, if you don't go sit down somewhere, I should have been more attentive and just wanting to hear them talk. I should have been more patient when they cried because something hurt their feelings. But this woman right here, do I feel like her kids can go to her for anything? They gotta wing that shit. Do I feel like Cadence can go to her? Kingston can go to his mama for anything? Probably not. He gotta wing that shit. Cadence, she have to wing it. Mama, how do I wear my makeup? Is how she can get her mama's attention. Mama, how's this wig so she can get her mom's attention? Those other younger kids, the Kingston, can he go to his mama? Can Cash go to his mama for, well, mama, why can I really live with you? He probably not asking that now because he probably got a taste of, living in the house with 8 other kids, and they gotta fight for the last 7 Cheerios. And he's the only kid at his dad's house. He's like, mm, no, it's good over here. Never mind. Y'all don't think that shit torture kids? Let it be food stamp day. Y'all see how they ransacked through the snacks? She said, oh yeah. She just had a box of the Nutella. It's 16 in there. It's 8 kids. Do y'all get what I'm saying? They got a Rams. Oh my gosh, she got good stuff this week. Woo! But she want to talk about a baby? She want to dream about only one kid? Girl, go sit down somewhere. Better yet, disactivate your YouTube channel. If you want to be the best mom, disactivate your YouTube channel. Find you a 9 to 5. Because I'll be honest with you, you got tax money, Chrissy. You're not making no money on YouTube. I'm sorry to let you know that, do. You got a refund. You're not making no money, do. That's real talk. It's not because of child's credit. No, child credit stops at 13. Okay. But if you're making all this money and you got a tax credit, because there's some people actually can understand where I'm coming from. They can have about 4 or 5 people and they don't get they don't get any credit. They gotta pay. They got enough of a deduction that they don't have to pay. So they probably getting like $400 or $500 back. But if you can go to that store and just buy nonsense like a pot, pan, some brushes, some shot glasses, yeah, and not even go and try to find you. I didn't see her go shopping for no pair of pants, no clothes for no kids. Y'all get what I'm saying? But we're hating on her. We want what she got. No, I don't. I don't want none of that. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. I just had a rant because y'all, some people need to understand that there's actual real moms that get kind of lost by watching these fantasy mothers. Oh, let me go work out. Y'all see, I'm working out and I'm a mom of, it's just me and Stinker Bug in the car. I'm going to work out. And then you go home and you have a half a pan. The pan got on each side a quarter of rice and a quarter of meat. Talking about it's enough it's enough. I asked every kid what kind of how many tacos they want. Well, what? A teaspoon? They get 8 pieces of rice on a taco? Did y'all see? I'll do a video on that. Never mind. I do a video on that. Never mind. I do a video on that. But these are great moms. You're such a great mom. You're so motivating. And there's actual mothers that just like, how the hell do I do this? Oh, I'm one of those parents be like, I'm one of these parents. Oh, man, none of my kids passed away today. I did good. No shade on what she just went through. Because we don't know how we did it. Mentally, physically, we don't know how we do it, but we do it. We don't need no extra feel good from strangers. We don't need no motivation from strangers. And we don't need that. We rock and roll. So give it up to parents that don't need social media to help them to fake being a parent. Shout out to y'all. It is. But y'all, I gotta hurry up and do this last thumbnail because I really am. But I'm about to do one on Charles and Miss Netta. Y'all, Charles and Miss Netta's been a very good friend to me right now. Y'all, they've been a very good friend to me. So I like Charles and Miss Netta, but those 2 clowns, they're funny. So y'all, let me give me if y'all can come back. If y'all can't, just know I'm about to do another video on Charles and Mr. Netta. So I talk to y'all beautiful people. Jazz don't even buy her kids. Oh gosh. All right. Thank you, Osan. I really appreciate you. I'm about to be on here in a few more minutes. I got to do my thumbnail on Miss Netta. Well, Mr. Netta and Charles. Okay. And y'all, Charles' aunt, he had a video of his aunt. He went to his aunt's house. He knocked on the door and he said, Aunt something. And then she said, Yes, sir, baby. Baby, I died. Okay. I was like, that aunt is all right with me. She said, Yes, sir. Like she didn't even bet anything. She didn't even try to say, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry." She said, Yes, sir. She wasn't with the foolishness. But y'all, Charles and Miss Netta, y'all, I'm thinking those two are those two are the new mommy. They should be on the new mommy sector. I said it, okay? But they're love they're men. No, they are and the reason why I say they should be on the mom specter, the mommy sectors of the trailer trash mommies. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Charles got kids, mhm, and Miss Netta is telling the world that that child is not his. How do y'all feel about that? But that's another topic, another story. But y'all, let me go, and I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Bye.